Hello, people. This is going to be another. Um, this video is going to be about. We're going to fly around the globe, and we're gonna discuss some things about discernment. We're living in a world with all this technology, and we're still supposed to be recognizing that the human is the most advanced technology in the creation. With the exception of the aliens, who bless their hearts, the star beings are what they are, but the humans, us silly humans, we know not what we do. We knew not where we were. Let's go to Lake Tahoe. What about Lake Tahoe? Now, this is a creepy place here, and let me tell you why. As you may or may not know, I myself have recently become quite the fan and participant of listening to the Answers from the Universe show, Mrs. Jessica Ariel Morocco. And I'm really fond of what they bring and report. A lot of things that they bring onto the table, I find touch my life. And as I don't go anywhere, as I work from home, taking care of my elderly dad, who also takes care of me, I'm in an interesting position to not have to move and move without moving, and find that it doesn't matter if I go anywhere or not. The things of the deep are quite upon my doorstep. So, like, they tell a very creepy story in there. And I don't exactly remember how they got it, but they were talking about these entities taking bodies out and dumping them in the middle of this lake right here, Tahoe. And, well, maybe it was the Salt Lake. Is that the Salt Lake? I don't know. Frankly, now I'm not sure. Let's move on. But the sand would eat those things. Yes, the sand. You heard me. Now we go to the river. See, this is the theme from yesterday. I was telling you. I was going river, ocean, river, ocean. Lake, lake, river, ocean. Oh, we're offline. Server error. Oh, why is that? Are we gonna get there? It really disturbs me the amount of time that I've tried to invest in working on my friend Alyssa. And I liked her. So what? I wanted to make out with her. I wanted to hold her hand. I wanted to kiss her sweet face. I wanted to maybe squeeze her boob a little bit, like double boop boop. But the hostility levels that I got just for being a human, a man, I don't even fucking know how to fucking make sense of it. You would think that if you try to be genuine and honest with someone, they wouldn't they wouldn't have to worry about their own baggage. Maybe they could drop their guard and, let you in. Not that I wanted in, but I wanted in, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if you people know this or not. It's okay to be a man. In society, I don't know if you also can realize this or not, due to such mind control programming and self shaming is going on now. You kind of need men. You don't really have future societies without them. I mean, maybe now they will, since they've got this robot thing kicked off pretty damn well. And the COVID's in mid fucking. That thing's about gone off without a hitch. I'm not doing the mask thing. I'm not gonna do it. Are you bucking? Yeah, I am. I think so. People are getting sick. There is a sickness, and people are dying. The rest of it is a concoction. It's a tool. You know, hook, line, and sinker. You don't know what that means. That's what they've done. I'm not very much. I'm Johnny Everyman, as far as anyone's concerned. I put my pants on. one leg at a time, just like everyone else. I see the TV, and I pretty much don't TV. I don't want a TV. I don't want to watch the telebox. I'm not interested. I like watching YouTube channels, and I'm finding them they're getting shitty. No one wants to report on anything good. You know? Why haven't we done anything about this yet? I mean, I'm doing my little thing. I'm trying to inspire you people. I'm trying to inspire myself, shit. Like I said, I'm no different. You know, I have feelings, I have passions and dreams. I have ideas. I just want the same. I don't want to rule the world. And I want to live in a world where not only can I manifest a reality by the power of my words, I want to live in a reality where people also have this same gift and power and are able to coexist. It's never been done yet. Not by us. And we truly are being trained for that. That's what this world is. You know that, right? I mean, you can fight about God. You can tribally battle each other over the football teams that you love. You know, you could fucking judge a man by the color of his hair if you want to do that. There's so many things that people use to divide because then they can muster your soul force to harness it for their own ends. Haven't we done this enough? I don't need to be in conflict with any of you. I don't want it. I'm in enough conflict with myself. You know, and I don't know if anything will even come in my channel. You know, but what I like the fact that I'm able to have something it's a platform that I can use to make these videos. I can speak my mind and I can share the fruit of my soul. I'm a believer in God, and specifically the Jesus version. But I do believe that Jesus, he didn't come here to do anything but what he did. And what did it cost him? His fucking life. Now, if you've got a being in a world so fucking in darkness of mind and spirit as this one, that you can't even you couldn't even go and have a life, something's wrong. And if something's that wrong with this society, then it should be time to change it. At least start with yourself. I mean, God, the man couldn't even have a life on the earth without having to be dead, killed, because of the rulers and these authorities and these powers. You got to pay this for this so I can get mine. And then, I make my orgone stuff, and I'd make it for anyone that wanted to order some. So in a way, I have a service. It's not a fucking coffee cup. I'm not going to fucking make you a fucking mask to put on your face, so that I can fucking profit. You shouldn't profit a damn off of something like this. And I understand. I thought about it. I really put my old mind to it. It's like, you could make some fucking damn fine masks. I'm an artist. Highly creative. And so much so that recently I found that, I can take the shit that's in my hand and mash it together and have something appear. And that's not even I'm not even really being too far from the truth. I start putting stuff in my hands, moving it around, and then going around my circle, my loops, my rings, my own realm, my yard. And you would not believe I got 2 rings on my finger that come from the field yesterday. Randomly, just gems just uncovered. One of them's a weird little Velcro one. Has some letters and stuff on it. Very strange that I find it just there. But, why wouldn't you want to do the same? And I would love to have a partner. I have a little bit of addiction problems. And really, it's rooted in the mind. Because I go hard at the make love. But I'm a creative person. And I got out of the sick relationship where, let me unleash my anger into you, lady. That's not acceptable. I battled that demon and won. I don't feed that demon. Of course, it's not like a one-time battle. We live in this world. These demons come back. They'll take another go at me as soon as they build up whatever they do. They think I'm weak or whatever, and it'll be time. I'll be tested again and again and again till the day I die or transform or foul a bird up. The Fowler Museum, huh? But, I just wonder, because, with the kids grow up so fast. I watch the generations of kids just slowly, not slowly at all. I mean, they grow, and then they're little people with their own desires and wills of their own. Set out loose upon the world, make their mark. What kind of mark do you want to make? What kind of change do you want to have? You got to be the change you want to be? See? Well, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people can't do that, though. They've got a lot of, surface level issues. They look at people, they see things, they judge. And if people just would sink a little deeper into their own self and get a little more of a handle on what's going on here, they would see that, it's because we're very vain. And then we really could take this thing back, but it would have to be a real fundamental change in the way that we think about ourselves, number one, and others. I think it's worth doing. Each one of you is the only one that there is. With the exception being, the alternate timelines and all. You're the only one of your kind. I don't care who you are. The greatest and the least. You're the only. That means you're priceless. Something happened to you, there could be no replacing you. I'm not talking about your fucking job. I'm not talking about your fucking position. That's the thing. We identify so heavily with these jobs and positions that we take or not take or step down from. What about you? Who are you? That's all I'm saying. So, I wanted to know this person, this other friend of mine, and I guess I found out who that person was. An angry, self-loathing lady wielding power. What kind of power did she wield? She wielded my attention there for a minute, only to cuss me out as she left because she's trying to tell me that my dead friend lived in his son. The little boy she tried to force upon me, and He wasn't having that. He didn't like her doing that. Both of us looked at each other like, what is she doing? She's fucked up. Maybe she just needed that, exit fucking opportunity. You're a liar. Most children like me because, I'm very much a child. I can be a child and entertain. I'm not talking about no Michael Jackson shit. I don't want to touch your child's weenie. I'm not some fucking weirdo like that. I want to touch your titties, lady. I want to touch your vagina. And you know what? I was willing to wait for that. Wasn't getting anywhere like that. I was taking my sweet ass time. And just for someone to fucking fool me or fool their self as to what I am just kind of broke my heart a little bit. Because that really could have been something. Could have really done something there. Now I blocked her, and I really don't want to have a fucking damn thing to do with her. Like, I mean, real sour. Because I care enough about myself. I know who I am and what I'm capable of. I wouldn't be fucking looking at this glitching ass city if it wasn't so. Shit, if I showed you the other fucking video where they land me into fucking Blues Town and there's ships in the sky. Oh yeah, the triangles. They're in the sky. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm trying to manifest myself a partner. I just don't want to be... I'm a man. I'm set up to make love and to fucking... I'm motivated by womankind. And I'd like to have that. I'm not saying that without that I'm going to be nothing. I'm just saying that I'd like to bring that into manifestation. I really don't want to fucking have to do the dating app shit. I don't want to have to do all those things. And I don't want to fuck with the fucking... And I get tempted. But, it just doesn't make any sense. But as I'm very keen on this, and I'm able to voice it, it has done nothing but cause me to be isolated. Because no one wants to have to look at their shit. I said, hey, I potentially would be a drug user and an isolator. Because it is the human connection and touch and intimacy that I have been without. And I explained why. So once I laid my cards bare, even the ladies that are constantly changing men won't have nothing to do with me because I've been too honest. Now, do they see that as weakness or what? I don't know. Like I said, frankly, I believe it causes that they have to look at themselves in a way they don't want to. I can see it for what it is. I can't change that. I'm not going to. That's not... I would have to back up and once again enter into the realm of lie. They don't like that. I don't care for it. It's nothing that I want. But to see somebody's face and to be overjoyed happy, I'm seeing this person. I get to see this person. I don't know. Some people are so hostile. In it, I just don't understand why. I really don't. And it's not that it's a mystery that I can't fathom. It's that I don't allow myself to become that. So I don't understand. I don't understand it. If I offer myself as an alternative to that, knowing what it actually is and what is actually going on, well, then it does become clear to me why the hostility. That's all I got.